This is the Northwest Training and Development Team and Pathways Daily Coronavirus Update. Today's update is about the new government information for staff who support people with a learning disability or autism or both. The guidance is aimed at staff working with people, but lots of it will be really useful for families and other people who support people with a learning disability or autism or both. The guidance shares lots of information to support staff to help people through the outbreak. The link to the guidance is underneath this video. Staff should still remember that every person with a learning disability, autism or both, has different needs. We should still be supported in a way that gives us the most choice and control in our lives as possible. The guidance provides information for staff on how to protect themselves and the person that they're supporting. It has information on what staff should do to help stop the spread of the virus while they're working with you. There is information on planning together for if you or your staff become ill. We have done an update about this. It provides guidance for staff on how to support people with a learning disability or autism with social distancing and shielding if they're most at risk of becoming very poorly if they catch the virus. There is information for staff working in different types of settings, like in people's homes, in care homes or supported living. It shares information on how staff can support people through the changes that might be happening because of the COVID-19 outbreak. There is information about communicating the changes with people and sharing information that is easy to understand. There is help for staff to support people's mental health, especially if they become upset because of the changes. There is information on social distancing for people with a learning disability or autism or both. There is advice for staff if they are supporting someone who may have lost someone that they love during this time. We know this is also a very stressful time for staff working to support people face to face. The guidance includes lots of information for staff supporting people to maintain their own well-being. There is information about the stay-at-home and social distancing guidance. There is advice for staff about talking about their mental health with others. There is a list of resources to support staff with their mental health. This includes an online resource, the MindEd COVID-19 Resilience Hub, that provides tips and advice for frontline staff. The link to this is under this video. The new government guidance for staff who support adults with a learning disability or autism or both shares information about how staff and people they work with can protect each other and help stop the spread of the virus. It shares information on how to support people through the changes that might be happening because of the COVID-19 outbreak. It shares information and resources on looking after the well-being of support staff.